ladies, I want you to be very, very selfish on your healing journey. I want you to be very selfish with your me time. I want you to pour 100% into you. Even if we have spouses and children, it's not saying that you don't love them, or it's not saying that you are not being attentive to them. But this is very important. If you are on a plane and the plane is going down and the oxygen mask drops down, they say you're supposed to replenish yourself so you can help others. You are no good to anybody else in your immediate family, your job, or your environment because you have not taken the time to pour your energy and place it solely 100% on you. How you start to move freely through your healing journey is you have to take time to be okay with where you are. I know that when you're in the seeking path, you always want to find, you always want to look, you always want to explore, you always want the new technique, the breath work, the sound baths, the Reiki. You want to hear YouTube videos, you want to listen to TikTok, you want to read these books, you want to listen to podcasts. Your mind is like an open field and you're learning something new. You're learning powerful information. So I get it how you can be so buried in a book or buried in a podcast that you don't stop long enough to be present with yourself. The whole point of the spiritual journey is to get to know or get to remember, because we already know this. You're going back to remembering yourself. And if you don't take time to sit with your inner self, not actually the vessel of the self, but you have to get down to the soul of who you are. You have to get down to the higher self. And that requires a lot of energy. So sometimes you have to just take a self-care day. And when I say self-care, I mean take a walk if you want to, paint something, make some music if you want to, go swimming if you want to, go and spend money that you usually wouldn't spend on a pair of shoes that you've been admiring for months. Go to dinner and eat the most expensive thing that you can comfortably afford and not feel guilty about it. Go get your nails done twice in the same month if you want to. Go against your rules. Go against your normal. Go what makes you feel good. Go with what scares you, because that's how you start to change the neural pathways in your life, is when you take time to reroute your nervous system, reroute your mind, and follow your likes. I know sometimes due to money factors or money scarcity, we take the easy way out. We don't do what we like to do because we always scared of where the next dollar going to come from. That's a scarcity mindset. And in order for you to manifest, you have to act as if these things are already there. You have to change your mindset to be okay with buying the most expensive thing, doing the thing that you're scared to do because you don't know if you can afford it. You have to change your mindset to be the person that does these things without a second guess. I am not saying go out there and empty your bank account or spend extra money on anything. But if you can comfortably spend the extra $5 or $10 for the meal, if you can spend the extra $20, $30 on your hair or your nails or something that you can comfortably spare, do it. Because I know you're going to feel good. It's going to make you feel good, but then it's going to also trigger the guilt. You need to trigger those emotions so you can sit with them. So do the thing that's going to make you feel guilty but good at the same time, because feeling good is already a plus, but feeling guilty is actually the icing on the cake, because now you get to sit with those emotions of guilt. That's how you do shadow work. That's how you clear away these blockages, is by getting triggered and just sitting with the raw emotions. Once you sit with the emotions, the triggering of guilt will go away, and you would just be left with the good feeling of buying something that you always wanted. And then now you show the universe that I'm ready for more. So be very, very selfish when it comes to your self-care. My self-care day is Sunday. I would say Sunday mornings. Sunday afternoon, I kind of leave for my children. I may cook for them, watch a movie with them, clean the house. But Sunday mornings, between the hours of whenever I get up to maybe around 1, that is for me. If I want to leave my room a mess, I'm going to do it, because it makes me feel good. I don't want to get up and vacuum. That is my selfish time where I just want to sit. Sometimes I don't want to be spiritual, and sometimes I want to sit here like the Buddha. Whatever I want to do. A lot of times I want to lay there with my thoughts, and I know that my thoughts aren't real, but sometimes I just lay there and just bring myself back to presence. Sometimes I just ditch everything, go out to eat, and just enjoy myself. I don't even care who don't like it. I don't care who's looking for me. I don't care who want to join me. I don't care. That is a time where I can freely say no to the world and just be in my own little bubble. And it feels good. And regardless of how much guilt comes up, I just sit with it, because that's my time of replenishing myself for being available 24 hours a day, 6.5 days a week, because I'm not going to give you all my time. I need some time to myself. And then actually after maybe 1 o'clock on that Sunday, I am open to, if my kids want to go do something, or if my daughter want to go take a walk. So, stuff like that. But in that little box of time where it's just me, you won't get nothing out of me. You won't get anything, because that's my time where I want to sit with my emotions. I want to do whatever I want to do. It's just my time to just be me. So that is what replenishes me and is helping me to get through this void stage faster, because this void is no joke. I am so disconnected that I try to take time to process what's going on with me. It isn't an answer, because I already know the answer, and I know it's well needed, and I know all the logistics of the void. I get it, but it's just so fascinating that I'm at this stage. I'm actually so proud to be here, because I didn't even realize that this was actually a spiritual awakening, because I just couldn't believe that God loved me enough to send me through this process. I really still don't understand everything about it, but I'm just so thankful to be here. But you have to take time to yourself to reset, because the spiritual awakening takes so much out of you, so much energy on a cellular level. It takes so much energy to become the new version of you that it's just uncomfortable. But you also have to give physical energy to your family, your job, your spouse, your friends, the things on the outside. So you are getting a double dose of energy pull when you're going through this healing cycle. So you have to find time to give yourself, you have to recharge your battery. You have to do something that's going to stabilize you, because this journey is a roller coaster, and it will shake you every which way but up. But when you ground yourself in, sometimes I just take the hottest bath humanly possible. I may sit in the tub for about 20 minutes, or I might watch a movie, read a book. I am not being productive. That's the whole point. I do not want to be productive during the hours of waking up to 12:30, 1 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I do not want to be a pillar of society. I want to be nothing and nobody. I want to be in my bubble, and I love it. And it's just, I don't want to answer emails, no phones, no nothing. It's just me. I will pick a grocery store out in the wilderness just to go there, because I heard they got the best fruit. I will just go and just be one with nature, sit by the water. But it's for me and my time. And then after that, I could get back to jumping into my regular weekly routine. But healing takes a lot of physical energy, and it takes a lot of spiritual energy, and you can get through it. You are getting through it. You will get through it. But just to give yourself a treat, an incentive of going through this, try to treat yourself a little bit better than you would have before you started to heal, because that's the whole point of awakening, is to understand that you deserve everything that God has to give you, and you can start giving yourself these things before you start to actually see them manifest from the universe. Just take some time to yourself and, buy that perfume, or buy those pretty earrings, go buy that shirt, go do something really nice, take yourself to the movies. Just be selfish. It just shows yourself that you are actually okay with where you are in your healing, and just take time to be present.